This is Lefty Dad, and I'm going to be doing the fourth quarter of a game on Second and 10 football, and that's programmed by Richard Hanna from 1956. And the game is between the Chicago Bears and the Baltimore Colts. And this is the first game of the first game of the season, week 1, and we'll go right to the game. Press resume. I have the sound turned off. The sound is really great, and there's all kinds of sounds. So if you like these stats-based games, this has a lot of bells and whistles, considering that these stats-based games don't really have bells and whistles. But this is a direct port of a board game that's really so complicated that and really great that you only can play it on computer. So Johnny Unitas, the quarterback for the Colts, has been really tough, and I have been. Let's see if you can see the drives. The Colts really it was a 13-0 lead, and then right at the end of the first half I got 7 points. And now what I've learned, I'm controlling the Bears, who were a little bit better than the Colts. The Bears were really quite good in 1956. And what I've learned so far in the game is that I have got to stop Unitas from passing. I really have to play against the pass and let the running game for the Colts go where it will. One thing that's happened is that the computer coach, Weeb Eubank, has run a lot of draw plays. But if I try to key on a running back or have a running defense and Unitas passes, it's just going to kill me. So I've got a 1-point lead, 11 minutes to go here at Memorial Stadium in Baltimore. And I've got to stop them from, it's a 1-point lead. In fact, I missed the extra point on the last touchdown that I had. So I think that I'll start off with an all-purpose defense and kind of see how the Colts are going to try to attack me. Now there are a lot of sounds in this. Okay, he's set up in the pocket. This is the lower number you get, the better it is. So that's a great number, but these other numbers, it's a really complicated game. You don't have to pay any attention to these things, but it looks like they put pressure on Unitas. He had to run, and he was able to get 10 yards off of that play. Okay, so now they're at the 30. And I think that I'm going to, I don't really have any, super great cornerbacks or pass defenders, so I'm going to go with a zone, and we'll see if he's going to try to run now. So we're a standard zone defense. They're going to run a bad number, and but he still gets 6 yards, probably because I wasn't really doing anything against the run. Now it's 2nd and 4, and this I'm not quite up to speed on the name, how to pronounce. Like, is it Amici? Don Amici, the actor. This is carries per game, and they will incur a penalty if they overdo it too much. So he's their main running back, but he has now used up all of his catches per game or carries per game. So I think that I think they're going to pass. So I'm going to go back to a zone defense, and they're going to throw, but this could be a draw play. No, but it's a really bad number. He'll never make this catch. and he does not. Dupree does not have control of it. So it's 3rd and 4th. I kind of messed up. I won the coin flip, but I messed up, and now I thought I was going to be having the 4th quarter with the wind to my back, but actually I'm going to be throwing and kicking into the wind. So it's 3rd and 4th. I have a feeling they're going to do a draw play, but I'm going to take the chance that they're going to run a draw play, and I'm going to still defend against the pass. He drops back to pass. They're going to hand it off. It's a draw play. Pretty good number. He's probably going to get a first down. 5 yards. He just barely gets a first down. So now there are 9 minutes left. We each have 2 timeouts left, but both of us, Baltimore and Chicago, had to call timeouts inadvertently because there weren't enough people on the field or something like that. Okay, now you can see Amici, he's now -1. So this workhorse number means that he will do well even if he's keyed. And he's an A rating, but now he's a -1. He's carried the ball too many times. So Lenny Moore becomes more likely to be the one who will run with the ball. I'm going to take a big chance, and I'm going to key on Moore. And they're setting up to throw, but they're going to go with another draw play. And I was a little better positioned to defend against that run. Now they've got Moore and Dupree both in. They've got a 2nd and 6. They keep going with these draw plays, and they're trying to lure me into going with a strict run defense or run blitz or something like that. But I'm going to go back to the zone, and I'm not sure how well teams blitzed back in 1956. So they're going to run, and he gets maybe a first down. The chains are out. It's probably going to be short. Yeah, it's short. So now it's 3rd, less than a yard. This will probably be my downfall. I'm going to go with the short yardage defense, and I'm going to key on Amici or whatever his name is. And maybe I'll luck out here. Bad number. He's held outside for 1 yard, but it's just enough to get a first down. They're at midfield. Teams were, they were not very good at field goals back in 1956. So what I have to be careful is that I don't let him run the clock down and then be able to kick a field goal and win the game. So I'm going to go back. They're just not passing, but I'm going to go back to the zone defense. And he's back, but it's another draw play and bad number. And he gets just 1 yard. Okay, what I'm trying to hope for is that they're going to have some bad running plays like this one, and then they're really going to have to throw. And I can maybe go to a nickel defense. Again, I'm a little afraid to blitz when the score is this close, just because I don't want there to be a big mess up. So this guy, Amici, he's really been overworked, so he's really being penalized. And Raymond Berry is very, very dangerous. So at 2nd and 9, I think I'm going to go with a man-to-man defense, and I'm going to double cover Berry. We'll see how this turns out. So man-to-man defense. Berry's. So Unitas is going to pass. Oh, it's a flare pass. Well, that's good. That was a really great number. This is still a good number. He gets 8 yards, but they're shy of the first down. So it's a flare pass to Lenny Moore. This 2 up here, if you can see my mouse cursor, that was if he would have thrown a long pass or, anything downfield that would have been a catch. So I was fortunate that they decided to go with a flare pass. And 25, it's numbers between 1 and 100, and it's really the first number here that's important. And in fact, if you want to see, with this game, you can click this table here, and you can see exactly what's going on if this was a board game. And it looks like on a short pass, 6.5 yards, and for some reason he picked up a few more. It's quite complicated, but okay. So I haven't really taken the time to know the details. I would like to, but it's kind of like you have to like study it like a college course or something. Okay, now we're 3-1. Now I have to worry that he's going to surprise pass. So normally, I guess you would play for short yardage, but I'm gonna go with a bump and run because they may try it just a short pass. He gets a snap. Unitas is back in the pocket, but he hands off. He's gonna make some yardage here now. He gains 12 yards. So they are now at the 28. 5:03 left. I think that they're going to beat me, unfortunately. This Amici, he needs to get penalized for running too much, but it doesn't seem like he's getting much of a penalty. He got a really great number here, though. He got a 9. And I didn't really have a run defense. I'm going to do a run defense against Dupree. I really need to try to shut this drive down a little bit. There's still, in 1956, it's a long field goal. So we're going to hope that they're not going to try to spring a pass on us. Okay. He's going to be a draw play come out. Yeah. Oh, he's going to try to run. He runs into Hoffman and picks up 3 yards. Maybe he's injured. Looks like he's moving slowly. And he was injured earlier in the game briefly, but now it's 2nd and 7. 2nd and 7. And I keep thinking that they're going to try. Maybe we'll do a bump and run and double cover Barry. It's a run by Amici. Oh, that's a great number. He may get close to... He picked up 11 yards. He's getting these great numbers. That was a 6. 3:41 left without a timeout. I'm not going to do a timeout. Now they are within field goal range. I'm going to do an all-purpose defense with a double coverage on Barry, just because I really don't know what they're going to do right now. Double coverage on Barry. Ball snap to Unitas. Nice fake. He's going to pass. That's got a great number. He's going to get a touchdown. Oh no, he's hurried, so he had to take off and run. So he picked up 6 yards at 2nd and 4, 3:07. And he had to scramble because he would pass. He got hurried, then he had to scramble. Now it's 2nd and 4. Unitas tends to try to pass into the end zone. That's what he's done previously. So I'm going to do a man-to-man. He'll probably do a draw play again. And there's a play-action pass. He looks to Lenny Moore. He gets it at the 5. Bad number. Gain about 4. He's going to be right on the goal line. He didn't make it. 3rd and inches. 2:26 left. No timeout. So they're on the 5. I thought they were closer than that. Okay, well... So they went with that little pass. Now, they only have to get a yard, but he will try to pass. Maybe Unitas will run. Maybe he'll try a quarterback sneak. Maybe I'll go to short yardage. This could make or break the game right here. I'm expecting Unitas to run. Bad number. Quick toss. It will not be made. It was a quick toss, but that number was a 96. And you can see even a 12-yard field goal attempt is 46%. So I have a better than 50, a slightly better than 50-50 chance to get out of this thing. So 218 and a 12-yard field goal attempt. First kick of the day. Kick to take the lead on the way. No good. Oh, I have lucked out big time. Okay. So back then you get to take it out on the 20. Take it out on the 20, 214. George Blanda is the quarterback. George Hallis is the coach. Now I'm going to go to a slow down offense, and I could quick kick here. I never know. Now Harlan Hill and McCall can run option plays. I've run an option with each of them. Each time they got they got the ball and they passed, and then they threw interceptions. So never again will I do an option play. Okay, I'm going to put McCall in. And how are these guys at fumbling rate? The higher the rating, the more chance of a fumble. So Watkins or Carl, they all have 36s, but Saras or whatever, Caceres. Again, I don't know how to pronounce these guys' names from 1956. I was barely alive at that time. But we've got 2:14 remaining, and I think we're going to go with a outside run with Watkins. We'll go with him because I can pronounce his name. They think it's going to be, oh, this is a terrible number. He lost a yard. And no timeout for us. It's going to be the 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning, 2 minutes to go, 2nd and 11. And we're going to go, boy, this Carl is terrible in the, Carolyn is better, Caroline. So we will go with Caroline getting an outside run. I still think I'm going to throw. It's a run, better number, turns the corner, nice tackle, but he gains 6 yards. Okay, good. 3rd and 5th. 1 minute, 12 seconds. We'll see when Baltimore is going to call a timeout. They call their second timeout, so they're down to 1 timeout. So now I have 3rd and 5th, 3rd and 5. I don't want to pass because these guys. Now, if you look here at the box score, Blanda. Now these are the option plays I ran. McCall and Hill both threw interceptions. Blanda has thrown 1 interception. You can see here that the Bears, 1 more first down. We're leading in passing yardage, in rushing yardage, total yards. We're really dominating return yardage, but the turnovers of they've killed me. 4 turnovers, Baltimore 2 turnovers, and they've had greater time of possession. But you can see how cool this game is. It's really great, isn't it? And there's the box score. There are the drives. Now we're back on the field. Slow down defense. 1 timeout left for the Colts. And I'm going to go with Watkins on an outside run. Man-to-man defense. They still think that's going to be a good number. He could get 5 yards here. 6 yards, first down. Okay, Watkins just barely gets. Now there's 1 minute and 3 seconds. They're going to call their final timeout, I bet. Yeah. Timeout. 1:41 left. But we've got a first down. At what point can I start taking a knee? I can't. I don't see where Blanda can run. Maybe Blanda can't run. But we're going to continue to be super conservative. Carl has 3 more carries. And we're just going to let him try to run out the clock. Okay, expecting a pass. I should do a draw play. Gives to Carl. Good number around the right side. 6 yards. And now we got our slow down offense. And there's going to be less than a minute left without a timeout. When can Blanda take a knee? I don't see anything here about him taking a knee. Don't want to do anything fancy. Okay, we're gonna we'll have Carl do another outside run. They're gonna run blitz. Pretty good number, but they're really looking for him, so they get him after 2 yards. And now he was knocked out of bounds. I should have. What a blunder that was. I should have run up the middle. Okay, we're gonna go with Rick Caceres up the middle. They're keying on him, and it's not a good number. 2 yards, but that's all we needed. We got a first down, and this will end the game. So, no time left on the clock. Game over. Bears sneak home by a single point. Great game for the fans. And Blanda has been voted most valuable player. And you can see Blanda had 154 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, a 108 rating. He rushed for 20 yards, touchdown. And 16 for 21. Caceres, or whatever his name is, I think he was the leading rusher that year, nearly got 100 yards. Hill nearly got 100 yards. Eggers had an interception. He's a linebacker. Moore got 8 tackles. Atkins got a sack. And George Blanda is the most valuable player. So if you like this video, please give me a like, subscribe. If you have any comments, I'm not a like a super football person. I'm a little above average, but not much. So this is Lefty Dad saying have a Merry Christmas.